My name is Demalia, and I'm a Ghanaian. I'm from the north. Yeah, that's what I can say about that one. And myself, let's say, I'm an artist. I'm an artist, and that's what I do for living now. And that is the channel that I'm using to help others too. Artist, let's say, it's by God's grace, God-given talent that God has given me. So I started doing art when I was young. Yes, I was doing it, roaming up and down, drawing images and those things. And I did visual, and at the university too, I did fashion. You know, everything is art. So I started art long time, but let's say commercial art like this, it has been like 2 years. Yeah, sitting down to do art, like I'm doing it to support myself. I've been doing it, but to sit down and say that this is the work that I'm doing, I have done it for, like, say, 2 years. I spend most of the time in the south, but for here, I've been here for 6 months, like that. Yeah, you know, art is life, and life too is art. And those who are born with it, you know, in childhood they start it. We see that we'll be gathering things, combining them, doing some things, creating something in the classroom. You alone will be using papers, doing this. Have you seen it? So it's like, it's part of me from childhood. So the time that I realized that, okay, maybe the time that people realize that they should leave me alone to do art is what I remember. When I was a kid, I was called doctor. Everybody was calling me doctor. But when I completed JHS, they realized that no, I should go and then do my art. Yeah. I'm a very, by God's grace, if I learn, I get it fast. So it wasn't that I was like not performing. That's why I was doing the art. I was brilliant, but the art was the greatest part. So they realized that it's not that maybe. You know, most of the people think art students are not brilliant. So my parents, and they realized that it's not that I'm not brilliant, but it's just that God has given it to me. And the way things are going, you know, you cannot force me, because you have seen that everything is art. So if you force me to stop it, maybe tomorrow you yourself, you know, you feel some way. So they just leave me alone to go ahead. I was doing it to support myself. You know, you are a student, so if somebody wants art, then you do it. But to make it like now I'm doing art, it has been like 2 years. The 2 years wasn't active. Let's say this later 6 months that I came to Tamale is where I've just set to do art. Where I was doing fashion. I was sewing. Yeah. So for, let's say, just station myself to say I'm an artist, effectively is 6 months. Yeah. There is more benefits. The first benefit that I've gotten from being artist for now, you know, like painting and those things, you know, first of all, it gives you relief. It gives you peace. It's a kind of therapy. It gives you the freedom environment to think wide. So that is the biggest benefit. And then the other benefit is that, you know, work is work, and work that gives you what you can feed on, and then whenever go and take somebody something, it's a good work. So this one too, we get money. although the income is, if you compare it to the effort that we put inside, there is a vast difference. But you know, for the start, it can hold us and then wait for the better time. So it's good. It's, yeah, you have got job and then you get money. And then the other thing is that this is a kind of record keeping. Have you seen it? Drawing or painting is a kind of record keeping. This that I've done like this. Okay, maybe the person, if the person frames it and then put it down, it will be a form of history for the next generation. Have you seen it? So if you are able to push the youth into these artworks, they can be drawing things that we see today that maybe tomorrow people will not see, and then they will use it as reference. So that is record keeping. And then using real paint to do painting is another talent which is just fading off. You know, now people do more digital. You just type, do editing and then print it out. So what if there is no light, or maybe you don't have computer? Does it mean that you are no more artist? Have you seen it? So this one here, if by God's grace, let's say by 1 year time, we will get like 10 or 15 artists. We have artists who don't use computer, and it's a benefit to the people. Yeah. I've just been here. I was down there. I've just been in Tamale for 6 to 7 months, so I don't have those that have graduated, but I have those that are supported with mind that are working. Some were doing raw painting and then like interior painting room, and then they needed some artistic things, so like reasoning. So they came here and then they have learned more about how to make scenes and those things, and they are using it to support themselves. Those ones, and I will not call them my students. They came for help. But when I talk about my students, for now, although all of them are not like punctual, and it's not that maybe they are not serious, but some of them are students, some too, they don't come always. So let's say if we combine all of them, at least I'll be getting like 6 to 7. And then we have like 2 to 3 or 4 of them too, they are always punctual. But if you combine all of them, I have like 6 to 7. And then if you take, I have children too. For them, they come here only Saturdays, and there too they are getting to the same number, like 6 or 7. Always we get more, so that's how it goes.
Okay. So
on a good business day, it's a day that maybe somebody is coming to do an order, or maybe somebody is coming to pick his artwork. As I said earlier, here is new, so every artwork mostly depends on me. Have you seen it? So the production is not all that high, but always we produce for people. So if you see us doing work, it's somebody's order. So we don't have works that people come at once and then buy, so that we can check a day what we can get. But always we get work to do. If I tell you that maybe today, if I say today I've collected 500 CDs, that 500 CDs is not today, because this work like this, it takes 7 days to do this. So if you sit down, use 7 days to do this, and then the 7th day the person come and then give you maybe 500 or 400, it's not for the day. Have you seen it? Daily expenses, and then up and down, materials. Have you seen it? But we will not say that it's not good. It's good. People like it. It's just that it's not there plenty. That's why we cannot give you that fact. But it's a work. It's good. This is, the South, they understand this. If you put this there and the same picture, you print it and you put it here. In the South, if you don't take care, nobody will even ask the price of the printed one. They see this as to be the real thing. But in Tamale here too, if you do this and then you put printing, they will take the printing. They see it to be photo. Have you seen it? They don't know the difference. So, and this work too, it has its own customers, those who understand it. So among all those that don't understand it and then they prefer digital, there are those who see this work to be the best. So they are my customers. But I will not say that all Tamale love this. They like it unless you explain it to them. Some even come, if you don't tell them that this takes like 7 days, they will not know. Is there that they will ask you that, is that so? So they have the idea that they have about this real one is low, and it's just that it's not near to them. Obstacles, yeah, obstacles, I think, some are part of life, like beginning of something. So those ones, we will not talk about those things. But the other thing that maybe I will say that is kind of obstacle is that okay, I will say there is no obstacle because they are all challenges. That's how I see them. They are not obstacle. They cannot block the way, but they are challenges. If a president come here to ask me what I need, if a president, president is for the people. If the president is for the people, it means that the president needs channels that he can get to the people. And you see, here, we are here to support the youth, those who are serious. So if the president wants to come and support, everything is money, so we need money. The dream is big, we need shelters and those things and different things, and others too have to get it cheap so that they can learn. Some are from homes that are weak. So if I cannot say 3 things, but I will say we will need support, like financially, so that maybe the things that we need, we can put them down and then make sure that by God's grace they happen. Yeah, for the youth today, what I can say to them is that we are all still youth, and then the challenges that they are passing through, we are still passing through it, but maybe we have passed where maybe they are now. So what I can tell the youth is that they should stop speeding themselves. They look at the things that they see and they go ahead and then do things that they cannot carry, just to make sure that they get there. And if you want to live that way, at the end, if you don't take care, you will dig your own grave. Because there are some things only rich people can live that life, and then there are some things to it leads people to places that are not good. But you cannot say anything about that one unless maybe the youth is ready to change. And then the changing too will come out of they themselves realizing that they have a responsibility and then the future is waiting for them. So what I would tell the youth is that they should find something and then lay their hands on it. If the hands doesn't work, they say the devil will give it work to do. But if you are busy, every day you know where you are going. Like my students like this, every morning, if they wake up, they know that they are coming here. So if you have a place like that, that every morning or every day, people will see you that you go out, and then this is the exact place that you are going, and then this is the exact thing that you are going to do there, or the activity that you are going to do there. It engages you, and then it makes you at least think about things that will take you forward than thinking about things that will make you forget about problems. Because you know, problems problems don't die, we solve them. So if you think that maybe you have taken some drugs, or maybe you have taken some things or whatever for you to forget, if you sleep and then the day break, the problem will still be there, and it means that you have wasted resources. The money that you use on drugs, some things that made you forgot it last night, you could have used that money, buy food, eat, and learn something. What I've seen about Tamale here, I've not been here for long, but you know, I'm a street boy too. Me, I know how street life is. I've been in the street, but by God's grace, I didn't get into any drug, chemical, something, no. Although I'm a Rasta man, you know. So I know the street life. Tamale guys, the boys, the youth, you know. Although now, no, it's everywhere, but quick money is too much. Quick money is too much. If you are going to university now, and maybe we don't say maybe if you have money it's bad, but you are going to university now, the way maybe the route that you pass, and then you have the money that you are having now, I tell you, whatever you are going to the school to learn is a way, because you are going it like you want to go, and the people will see that you are going to school. Have you seen it? You have all the whatever you have at that age, so it will make you lazy to learn hard things. And if that route that you pass to get that quick money in the blocks is there, that you realize that to stand up or start something with physical thing, no, you don't have that strength again, because maybe a day now, the way you live a day, this modern time, no, a time will come, if you don't get that living a day, you cannot survive. And maybe where you find yourself too, you will not get that living that day. Have you seen it? So it's making majority of the youth lazy, but they don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's a good question. You know, at times the world, the world is like you are passing through something which is hard, so that you make the next generation come take it easy. Have you seen it? Me, I've learned job before. I've been an apprentice before, not real apprentice, but I've gone to somebody to get knowledge before, and those things, you know. I know how students live, their lives are like. At times they want money, but as I was saying, you know, my students, you know, they are different, and then I think maybe the way me too, I live with them, you know, if money is there, you will feel it. Have you seen it? And then we use money to, on my goals, with necessary things that will help us all. So if I don't have money, they see, they know that no, I don't have money. Have you seen it? And if I have money too, you will not ask me, I will give you. So like seeing a sign that they want money before going home there, I've never seen some before. Yeah, it doesn't happen, because if that is it, me, I know when you are in hard time, so I will help. And then if you, that thing too, you know, if they see that me too, you know, maybe some things are not coming, and they realize that our master is not having money. No, yeah. If somebody wants to come here, and the person is coming from town, the person will just take car or yellow. Say maybe he's if you reach Nobisco Junction, what's the name of this place? Okay, if you are like you are going to, if you reach Nobisco Junction, you branch. If you branch, we are just, let's say, at the beginning of the forest. If you enter the forest, and we are close, we are opposite to ZA Radio, ZA Multimedia, and then Modern City Hotel. So that's the, I think that's the landmarks that will help whoever wants to come here.
Thank you for your telephone numbers, your contact numbers, so that we can locate you.
Okay, I'll give my telephone number, and for the meantime, it's the WhatsApp one that we are using now. As time goes on, we will be on other social media places. So the number is 0256 978103. 0256 978103.
The last question is, you know, we are operating in a forest.
Yeah.
Like, how much do you pay for staying here? How much do you pay?
For payment,
Yeah.
no, I haven't started paying anything, you know. And I think those in charge too, they have seen that is now that is the business is just growing. So I haven't been asked to pay something. I know there are taxes. I know that the right time to we'll be paying those things, but we have just started, so we have not been paying anything for being here.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I'm willing bonus with her. Can you not tell art can nanda, but art develop them. So shabler lame kay ne katum mang lambala ba tuma ma develop them ne pa ko to nang le so ben shakam pa na to nang de dola kama nyen ne besha de nang easy pam anti lady no nang le ba ko chi songma kan penape.
My name is Suleiman Umar. I started art in my SS year 1. That was 2022. Now I'm in third year now. So like the thing that motivated me to come to the art, like my place now. We are playing some ball, like that was 2017. After you play, like you want to see your name at your back, and that time we are sending to some artwork. You know, they were taking us plenty money, and I say like the money that they have taken, if any of us one that who want to do it, you know, the money that we used to pay, you can use that money to buy ball and play. That thing just motivated me to enter art. If you come here, they must have time with us. Anytime you laugh, everything, like the art, everything that you do, they will just concentrate on you and you do it properly. Some people think that like artists, especially like school, if you go to school, some will say that you are doing visual arts. So as for the visual arts, they are joking, they don't do anything seriously. But no, the sandals, if you wear sandals, that's for visual arts. Leather work, painting, no, you wear the t-shirt, you can't wear plain like that. You want to see design on it, that's visual art, and that's artist. So I want to tell my youth, the youth, no, those who believe that art it is not anything, but now art is life. Everywhere that you go, you see art. You see signboards, that's artists. You see banners, everything, even the decoration of the buildings, everything, that's art. So I want to encourage my colleague that they should join art. Art is good.
Mbone Seidu. And Unim Bone Seidu. Can you now Tamale? And no into the carpenter and brother and your carpenter. Can do them one the Bella. I'm a Cantijan school since JHS. Mind Daniela untum artwork, artwork. So SS time can yelemba and father ye mbwan artwork. Kwen carry the confidence in the so can that start some works young. Utinya kabane many mwazam kwadopolo. So every time try get like in sometimes in chant dulum brother chantman. Can ye own master and the artwork ma? Can kuna uncle and father can father and come like into your master. So can that can master and chill and chantizan on father can zam father na utinya masa car over thing and damage. So can to bomb near the banks and pie no measure no measure. So then do song in future.
You wouldn't want the waters. You're not going. I'm one the art. I'm one there to song Mam Jagon.
You're born in Musana Sodi. You're not Tamal.
My name is Muhammad Rashid. Art has been my profession and a passion as I was growing up. Well, my parents and friends during childhood, they discovered the talent in me, usually as a hobby, but it came to a time that I have to use it as my profession, then see how it goes. It has been my passion, and everything I'm doing is about art. So I can see I've made friends through it, and and as I'm doing it, what makes you happy is one of the biggest benefits I've gained from it. To the test that he should just wake up a day, pick a pencil, imagine what he loves to sketch, then try it. At the end of the day, see what he's going to do. If it is a lazy job, the results will show. Growing up in Tamale is not an easy thing. And for me, Tamale Muka with drama. Because Tamale Muka with drama, Hausa Zongo, and you Rashid, Muhammad Rashid. And they were not easy answer now as a youth. And my name is Shan until youth ma. But not lazy. And whatever ben nanda ko mineren to lare kachi irum o chantin da ben sharan batu. O ko dealing with positive energy. Or is what if tuma. And art develop from gentleman and profession because what nanda karaterma no boar ben shaw. Then I'm going to go to another ben shami shele karaswanga. So youth but you can yard of Quaveneka Yevi Katumtuma Catch a yes, and I didn't bring about traveling. Message me.
So this is the ground of Mr. Demali's arts institution. As he said, he needs help, to employ a lot of the youths, so that he will take them through this art business. I hope you understand. it needs work, it needs help from the general public, any NGO or the government, what provide him with some help so that he'll be able to provide shelter, to employ more of the youth into his art institution, which is very small for now. I hope you understand. So as you can see there, he's busy with his artwork, which is for somebody. As you can see, he's busy with the artwork right now. Then it's so fantastic, so fantastic. So as I said already, any NGO around to provide him with a shelter or any other thing you think that he needs to set up an art school for the upcoming youth, he will appreciate it much. So as you can see in the shot there, he's busy with his work. I hope you understand. So busy with his work, very fantastic looking. So guys, this is where we draw curtain to on this video. So without saying much, thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow us for more of these stuff which is coming on later on. Goodbye and stay blessed.